Alright, we are back, my friends. It's another day. I'm actually kind of still in the middle of work, so just doing a quick break to run to the mailbox and grab my package for the day. Still rocking the Grindling Whittler today in the pocket. Gotta be honest, you know, I'm probably gonna take this out of the package today, but it went right back into the package yesterday instead of into my pocket. And what I'm talking about, of course, is the 47 Viper that I got in that amber camel bone. You know, I've had a 47 before, the Hawkbill that I traded to Slim Jim a couple videos ago, and that was the second 47 I got in my hand. You know, I thought maybe it was just the Hawkbill blade that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I think it's actually just the 47 pattern. Nothing wrong with the knife itself. The bone was beautiful. The blade came very sharp, and you know, fit and finish was typical GEC, but I think the 47 just isn't for me. I really like these 38 patterns. I really like the 15s. I'd love to get my hands on the slightly smaller 14 boys knife. I really like 48s. Those the trappers that I have. Maybe I'll be able to trade this one. But anyway, today no sheath, no box, which is kind of what I was expecting. Because these kinds of knives usually don't come with those, and this is the knife that I mentioned yesterday in the unboxing of my 47. The BUSSE custom shop knife. Wow. So let's just take a second before we unveil the blade to look at these gorgeous, I believe he said they were giraffe bone handles with the red mosaic pins. Very, just beautiful. I think I have my adventure right here. Yeah. You know, you see a lot of mosaic pins online, but I think I've lucked out with some of the cooler ones. And they don't normally have these like star type patterns. You know, this one has a circle with a box around it that, I don't know, it's just kind of giving it a kind of a starish type of look. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this out now, and geez. As you can see, BUSSE Custom Shop. I don't know much about this knife, besides the fact that it's obviously one of a kind. I don't know, this is just a sharpening trowel, definitely not for your finger. Man, it feels great in the hand. The bone handles are very substantial. I mean, it's definitely handle heavy, you know, there's no point of balance there at all. Very light blade. This is the BUSSE, you know, Infi steel that they made. Let's go ahead and grab a piece of paper here for a cut test. Well, why don't I just open a piece of mail with it first? See if it's sharp. Isn't like gliding through. It's not a razor, but you know, whatever. Throw it on the strap. Plus, that's probably not the best. Oh God, I had a whole bunch of paper. All right, I'll just use this. You know, it's sharper than your average knife, but it's definitely not a. Didn't come razor blade sharp. Just testing that feel. Overall length on this guy is gonna be. Let's take a look here. Pull you in closer here and take an actual look at the knife. From this one here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and about 3/4 long. Sharpened length of the blade is exactly 3 inches. And the blade itself is about 3.25. Yeah, man, this thing, This is what I ended up trading that JDLS Warncliffe for. I gave him that and $100. He said this was worth like $445, $450 new is what he got it for, and it is, in like new condition here. Yeah, that edge looks factory to me, and it is gorgeous looking edge. I don't know if you guys will be able to see the profile of it, but it's something else, man. This is my first BUSSE. I've always kind of wanted one, but I'm not like a crazy combat dude. And it's kind of hard to justify some of their knives and designs and coatings and all that kind of stuff if you're not, looking for a combat knife. And this was definitely an elegant gentleman's fixed blade here. I don't think there's any denying that. So what, and my original thought was, I'd love to get a slip joint that would go perfectly with this knife, right? And that was why I got this 47. And let's just take a look at how nice they look together. I'm sure they're gonna be beautiful. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at how they both have darker sections in the front and then get light to the back. Man, why do these have to be so good together? Why do I... You know what it is about the 47 too? I think it was yesterday I was trying to cut some cord or whatever. When you're like this with this 47, it's just like you have to there's something about the shape of the pattern, how it swoops up this way, and then it like points the knife downward slightly, that you can't cut anything without being below it, if that makes any sense. Unless you're just dragging the tip through it, which maybe that's what this, maybe this is what these cutting tasks are for, So yeah, that's just so much more comfortable, and it's because it's got some belly, but maybe that's the point. What's the point of the Warncliffe blade? I don't know. What's the real point? So right now. But at the same time, I don't feel that way with my Beer Scout. When I'm cutting stuff, it feels nice. It feels like I'm flat. I think it's just the 47 pattern. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try to trade this away. But I'd really like to get something in the similar design, because I feel like these two just complement each other so nicely. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe, yeah, I mean, who knows, Who knows how often I'll actually be using this. I need to make a sheath for it. I'm very far behind on all my leather working projects, so maybe I'll just hang on to this, or put it out there and see what trade offers get thrown around. But yeah, let me weigh this guy real quick before I get rid of y'all for the day and go back to work. We have a total weight of 6.77 ounces, so not too terribly heavy. Let's compare that to my Adventurer. Definitely going to come in a little bit lighter at only 2.89. So, just some different sized EDC fixed blades here. This is not too big or overbearing, and to be honest, it feels amazing in the hand. So I wonder what these blue liners are. I'm gonna guess G10. They're gorgeous, really gorgeous. It's like blue G10 with black lines in it, if you could see that. Just beautiful. One more shot of the blade here. Excited to see how this Infi steel strops up. But yeah, who knows? Who knows if I'll keep it forever, if I'll trade it. I mean, it's gorgeous. No matter what, I've traded a couple times into it, so I'm pretty happy with it and what I've given away to get it. And so if I trade it for just what it's worth or sell it for what it's worth, I'll be doing good on my deal anyway. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel for some more. This week I have rain projected all week, so I am going to be getting into some leatherworking stuff. I finally picked up all the hardware here I got to make a nice dog collar. You know, you need the buckle, you need a nice ring, and the what's this called? Can't remember. The strap loop. Yes, got one in silver. I think I'm gonna use these for my dog, and then got some in a brass finish, which I'm gonna make one for a friend's dog. Show you guys how those turn out, I'm sure. And you know, just finished. I just open-offed up my boots. These are looking pretty fresh. Can't recommend this stuff enough for, you know, both boots, restoration, sheaths, all kinds of sheaths. I throw this stuff. I put it on the Grizzly the other day. It's still just out here hanging out. Doesn't that look great? It does. Anyway, guys, before I ramble on for too long, Jimbo TV, come back for more soon. See ya.